Good morning, Camp Verde Elementary 5th grade students. Mrs. Howe, it's time for math. Today's math lesson is lesson number 21, and it's meant for Monday, April 27th. It's going to be the Chapter 9 mid-chapter check. Before we get started on talking about your mid-chapter check, if you had the opportunity to make sugar cookies from last week's lessons on Thursday, I would love to see some pictures if you took any pictures of it. I do have a couple of pictures of some cookies plus a good thing. So Aiden Mazulis made cookies. He's got his sisters there looking on as he's cutting out his cookie dough. And then he sent me a picture of his final product. So there's Aiden's sugar cookies. They look adorable. Aiden, you did a great job decorating. I'm proud of you. All right, my other good thing comes from Audrey. Audrey's family took a drive up to the top of Squaw Peak. They had a picnic up there, and she was amazed at being able to see the entire Verde Valley. I don't know if you've ever been to the top of Squaw Peak, but you can look around and see all of Camp Verde over towards Cottonwood and stuff. And it's been beautiful weather, so I'm glad you got to do that. The other thing is Audrey made pizza from scratch for her family for dinner, and Audrey sent me a picture of the pizza that she made. So I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that, but there's the pizza that Audrey made. So I'm so proud of you guys becoming gardeners, and you're learning to sew and knit, and now you're doing baking. So that's super exciting. My plan for math for the remainder of the year is to work on lessons on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we'll have 3 days of actual math. And then my Thursdays, I'm going to start doing recipes if that's okay. And I will give you an easy recipe that should be something you can do at home with some parent supervision. And our Thursdays will be a little break from Go Math and do some cooking and baking instead. So I hope you will enjoy that. So with that being said, let's talk about Chapter 9 mid-chapter check. So this is our quiz essentially halfway through the chapter to see how you're doing. This is online on the CampVerdeSchools.net website. If you did not have a chance to pick up your math book. I still have math books that I will still be handing out on Mondays. If you or your parents pull up to the curb to pick up packets and you have not picked up your math book, please let the person know that's asking you what grade level packet you need. Let them know that you still need a math book. Otherwise, we're just going to give you the packet and assume you already picked up your math book. So math books you can still get on Mondays, but make sure you let them know you need your math book and give them your name because your name is on your math book. So if you're getting this off the website, you can just write answers. You don't have to write the problems. So on your mid-chapter check, on numbers 1 and 2, it's vocabulary. You have 4 words over here for the vocabulary, and you only have 2 questions. You can use your vocabulary from the beginning of the chapter if you still have that packet. If not, you can go back on the website and find, I don't know what week it was that had your vocab, but you could go back on the website and look at those vocabulary definitions if you need them. Then on numbers 3, 4, and 5, you're using that line plot that's there and you're answering some questions. Question number 3 says, how many kittens weigh at least 3/8 of a pound? So that's a key word right there. So at least 3/8 of a pound. So here's your 3/8. They can weigh more than 3/8 of a pound. They just can't weigh less. So when you're telling me how many weigh at least 3/8 of a pound, make sure to include the X's that weigh more than 3/8 of a pound as well. On number 5, you're going to add all those together. So on the 1/4, it has 3 X's, so you would do 3 times 1/4 and get that answer. Then you would do 4 times 3/8, get that answer, and then 3 times 1/2 and 2 times 5/8. And then you would add all that together to get your total amount of weight. You're going to have to do a little equivalent fraction. You're going to have to change your 1/2 to 8ths in order to add all those 8ths together. So that's how you would do number 4. Then on number 5, it's the average. So you will take your answer from number 4, that will become your numerator for number 5, and the denominator would be how many total X's. So that's how you're going to get your average for that one. Then on numbers 6 through 9, you're giving me the ordered pair, and on 10 through 13, you're going to graph that information on this graph down here. And for your assignment on the lesson plan, I said just do the entire front page for your quiz. So you'll do 1 through 13. If you want to do the backside for extra work, you can. I'll show you that answer on tomorrow's video, but that's optional. The assignment is to do the front side only on page 557 for your mid-chapter check. And then would you please grade it and either turn it in with your packet or send me a picture to my email, mhowe@cantverdeyschools.org, along with more good things. And that way I can get you marked off for turning in your work. If you are turning in packets, please, 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 please put your name on your packet or on your papers because I have lots of math papers coming in and I still don't have names on them. And I can't give you credit if I don't know whose paper it belongs to. So name, 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 name. Please, 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 please. All right, let's do for our launch today, let's just do the answers to our math operations. So the answer to an addition problem is called a sum. The answer to subtraction is a difference. The answer to multiplication is a product. And finally, the answer to your division is a quotient. All right, check back tomorrow and grade your paper. Bye, guys.